Good morning, people peeps. Here we go. We're starting day 3, all right? And today I'm not really going to do a lot of examples. I don't need you to put anything in your examples. I just want you to go right to either the scratch paper that you're using or go to the back of your notebooks, okay? We're just going to start doing some practice problems. Before I started this problem, I'm going to probably do 3 problems and I'm going to turn you loose on 5. If you have any questions on how to do those 5 problems, if you're not getting, I'm going to obviously give you the answers, but if you're not getting those answers and you don't know how to get them, then you need to give me a call, okay? 406-651-9072. You may either call or you may text, but we need to get you through this stuff. Now, if you're just checking in and you jumped right to day 3, you can't do that. I need you to go all the way back, okay? Do the very first assignment that I pumped out to you. Do that one. Then do the next one. Then do the next one. Go in chronological order, one by one. Don't try to jump ahead. If you're just checking in right now and you think, man, I'm way behind, do your best. Do one lesson at a time. Basically, my idea was that you guys would be doing a lesson a day. But I'm only pumping out 3 lessons every day. So if you just do a lesson a day, even if you're behind, by the time we get to the end, you'll be caught up. Okay? All right. So if you've done all the previous lessons, then you're going to start this one with me. If you haven't done the previous lessons, then make sure you go back and do them in chronological order, one at a time. Anytime you get stuck, you give me a call. If you work the system, you're going to be just fine. If you don't work the system, you're going to be completely lost. All right, here we go. Get this first problem written down, and we'll get started. As I was reviewing that very first section, I realized that I said I'm pumping out 3 lessons a day. No, I'm pumping out 3 lessons a week, okay? So even if you're behind, I'm only putting out 3 lessons a week. If you do 1 lesson every day, if you could do 2 lessons, great. But if you just do 1 lesson every day, you'll catch up with me, all right? So be cool and keep those lessons rolling. Thanks. All right, so here we go. Now, today's problems are actually going to get a little bit more difficult. And what you can see here is that I don't have any of my coefficients that match up. So we're going to have to do some work. All right? Well, you can either choose beforehand, you can either choose to eliminate the x's or you can choose to eliminate the y's. In this problem, I'm going to eliminate the x's. The next problem, I'm going to eliminate the y's, just to show you that they both work. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this just a little bit right there. Okay. What am I going to do here to get my 2 and my 3 to match up? Well, watch what I do. I just multiply the top by 3, and I multiply the bottom by 2. See how that's going to get my x's to match up? Because 3 times negative 2 is negative 6x. Now remember though, you got to multiply all 3 parts, okay? Negative 15y equals 27. All right, now multiply here. 6x plus 22y equals 8. Pretty much everybody remembers that, oh yeah, I'm going to multiply that guy and that guy, but a lot of times we forget to multiply the third thing as well. So, okay. Okay, there we go. Now, look what's cool. X's, same coefficient, opposite signs. Now we can eliminate. Bam, eliminate. Add, different signs, so we subtract. 22 minus 15 is 7. Y equals, add, 35. Y equals 5. Okay, now what can I do with that? You can plug it into any one of these 4 equations. I know I keep saying that over and over, but I still have kids that ask that. You can plug it into any one of these 4 equations. So here we go. 3x plus 11 times 5 equals 4. Okay. 3x plus 55 equals 4. Minus 55 from each side. 3x equals a negative 51. Therefore, x must equal a negative 17. All right, there's our answer. Negative 17, 5. Now, just to remind you, we're going all the way back to graphing, right? Remember that? So the thing is, if I graphed these two lines, if I graph this line and this line, what that really tells us is that if I graph those two lines, they would cross at the point negative 17, 5. So man, we've come a long ways. We started with graphing, we went to substitution, now we're on elimination. Elimination is actually super simple if you get the coefficients to match up. So this time we eliminated the x's. On the next example, we're going to eliminate the y's. Okay, so here we go. Example number 2. 7x minus 6y equals negative 1. 5x minus 4y equals 1. If you need to push pause and get that written down, that's fine. All right, now here we go. In the previous problem, I said that I eliminated the x's. Well, in this case, I'm going to eliminate the y's. All right. Now, I could just multiply the top by 4, the top by 4 and the bottom by 6. That would actually be fine. And if you guys want to do that every time, I'm good with that. But one thing that I see is oh, I know that 6, I can make that a 12. I can also make 4 a 12. So just to switch it up on you a little bit, just to show you the possibilities, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the top here by 2, and I'm going to multiply the bottom by a negative 3. Now, why in the world did I multiply the bottom by a negative 3? Well, because I knew, look, if I go 2 times negative 6, that's going to be negative 12, right? Now, negative 3 times a negative 4, that's going to be a positive 12. And as you guys know, we've always been trying to get the same coefficient with opposite signs. All right, so here I go. 2 times 7x is 14x. 2 times a negative 6y is a negative 12y. And 2 times negative 1 is a negative 2. Okay, now multiply the bottom. Negative 3 times 5x is a negative 15x. Negative 3 times a negative 4 is a positive 12y. And negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. All right, so notice what I did there. Same coefficients, opposite signs. Okay, now what I would like you to do is I would like you to push pause and take it home from there. Okay, so I'm going to take, I'm going to take a 5-second break for you to push pause, and then I want you to finish this, and then push play again once you've got it done. All right, here we go. 12s cancel, right? There we go. 14x and a negative 15x is a negative 1x equals negative 5. Therefore, x must equal 5. Bam. Plug it into any one you want. As you can see, I pretty much come over here almost every time. 5 times 5. The only reason why I wouldn't plug it into this one is if it was a really ugly equation, but these are pretty straightforward. So 5 times 5, I took x out of the game, plugged 5 in, minus 4y equals 1. Okay? Negative 4y plus 25 equals 1. Negative 4y equals a negative 24. What did I do there? I subtracted 25 from each side, right? Minus 25, minus 25. Divide by negative 4. Divide by negative 4. Y equals 6. Nice. Answer? 5, 6. Bam.